Hey there, this is Doster for Melbourne Body Awareness. Today I wanted to say just a little bit about what body awareness is. Now, of course, everyone has this to varying degrees. Everyone knows what this is, just intuitively, just basically, but not everyone has taken the steps to develop this, to do techniques and methods to have this as a skill within themselves. Not everyone knows that there's an amazing power to having a high degree of body awareness. Now, essentially, body awareness is where you turn your attention towards the sensations and the happenings within your body. It's where you look at how is it that my body is responding to a situation, a person, an environment, a life circumstance. And you look at it in a very detailed sort of way, in an open kind of way, in an exploratory kind of way. You're looking at things like, how is the temperature of your skin? How is your heart beating? How is your breathing? Where is there tension? Where is there relaxation? Where are there things that are pleasurable? Where are the things that are more uncomfortable? Now, let's just take one example to put this into a bit of understanding and a bit of perspective. We've all had the experience of being stressed. We all know what stress is like. That's part of the factors of life. And we all have different reasons for being stressed. We have different times for being stressed. But not everyone has an ability to turn their awareness towards their body while they are stressed. Now, if you can do this, if you can turn your awareness towards the sensations that are happening within you, a whole new experience happens for you. A whole new way of living that experience happens for you. Generally speaking, when people are stressed, they're centered in their mind. They're centered in the outward-looking projection, the outward-facing experience of the moment. They're thinking about what is it that's causing the stress, the person, the environment, the situation. They're blaming either themselves or someone else or the environment. They're distracting. How can I get out of this situation? What can I do to get away from this? Yes, it's a very outward-facing thing. With body awareness, we come into a new experience of stress. We come into a new understanding, and you can do this in real time. With practice, you actually recognize, I am stressed right now, so I'm going to draw my attention to the sensations in my body. I'm going to draw my awareness to the actual physical process of this. And there's all sorts of things you might notice. You might notice your fists clenching. Your hands clench into fists. Your fingers sort of curl up and your eyebrows curl up. Yes, you sort of frown a little bit, or your shoulders arc up. You might notice your heart beating faster, your breathing becoming more agitated. You might have some stiffness in your hips and knees or anywhere else around your body. And as you notice this with body awareness, you can see, these sensations are happening. These things are occurring. And you'll notice that when you notice, yes, you'll see that when you notice that a new experience of these sensations is happening. It's an experience with awareness. It's an experience that you can see, this occurrence is happening within something smaller. Now, normally when we're stressed, the stress is the biggest thing in our experience. It's the most arresting sensation, the most arresting, pressing matter at hand. With awareness, stress becomes something smaller. It becomes something that occurs in a larger field as something smaller. And that is something that you learn through body awareness. That is something that you learn through practice, through drawing your attention to your heartbeat, to your breath, to the sensations of your skin, of your muscles, whether there's tension or pain or pleasure or relaxation. There's a lot to say about body awareness. There's a lot that you can learn from this. And here at Melbourne Body Awareness, we've got hundreds and hundreds of techniques and methods and processes, and we also run workshops. So if you'd like to find out more, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out some more of my videos.